see you go ahead and say and spell your name.
Deputy Chief Arnold Williams, Arnold Williams. I'm Deputy Chief over Eastern Operations. Just after 6 p.m. today, we received a call that we had a 15-year-old shot in the 19,000 block of Schoenherr. Officers made the location. We found that we had one female who was shot in the arm. That female was 15 years old. She was rushed to an area hospital. We started to process the scene and try to get some information. What we can determine so far, and again, this is preliminary information, is that our victim, along with another female, were supposed to meet up here to fight. When they came up here to fight, someone brought a gun. It's unclear who brought that gun. It's unclear who fired the shot and how the 15-year-old female was injured. We're still trying to develop that. We do have 2 individuals detained. We believe them to be witnesses, but we're still trying to get the story straight and unravel everything that we're getting. Any questions?
So you've talked about just how senseless this violence is. I think last time we were talking, it was elderly individuals on Jefferson. Now you've got kids. There's been a lot of kids involved in shootings. What can you say to families out there, to parents especially?
So, and I'm glad you brought that point up. One of the most important things that we can say is that we're still dealing with children and they have to learn how to regulate themselves. I'm not sure who has that going on. They have to learn how to regulate themselves, but parents have to know where their children are going. They have to know what their children are doing, and whether or not your children has access to firearms, I think every parent has control of that. And I think that's the most important piece to get out. We have had so many different types and situations that have occurred within the city of different violent natures, and all of them come down to one common denominator: self-regulation. So with children, their parents have to help them, but we shouldn't be bringing guns to fights, and we shouldn't be fighting. We should be talking. So that's pretty much it.
So the shooting happened on the basketball court?
Right now, we just know the shooting happened in the area of the 19,000 block of Schoenherr. So we don't know exactly where the shooting took place, but we do know it happened in this area.
This is not 3 days ago there was another shooting on the west side in a playground. Can you just talk about, playground violence that we've seen and, how you guys are looking at that?
Well, the one thing that I can say is we 100% have stepped up our patrols, especially in the summer. We have our beefed up patrols going around on the Fridays and Saturdays, and we have different specialized operations that are going throughout the week. So we do have an answer for the violence, but some things you can't stop, and it's a full community effort that's going to have to take place for the violence to stop.
What was the condition of the victim?
She was temp serious.
You said temp serious?
Temp serious.
Is there any aspect of this that's social media related, do you think?
So there may be. We don't know how they came to meet here. We don't know if that was by phone or how that came about. But again, this is early in the investigation, and we'll determine that as we continue with this investigation.
What are the ages of the people detained?
So our victim is 15. We have 2 detained. We're not going to give their information out yet because they may not have anything to do with this. They just may be witnesses.
Can you say if are they young?
They're adolescents as well.
All right. Thank you, guys.
Please, sir.
Thank you.